Legionnaires, welcome back. We're here with another Rome 2 Siege for you here today, and that means, you know, one thing, the Doctor will be staying away again, once again. As we have another Rome 2 Siege, and we do have a 3v3 here, as we do have Carthage, we do have the Seleucids, and we do have Iceni here on the attack and on the defense. In this one here today, we do have Egypt, Parthia, and I think maybe another Egypt. I could be wrong. I actually can't remember the other third faction. Might not even be one of the ones with wall defenses. But I have a feeling it might be two Egypts and one Parthia, but I could be wrong. The reason I pause this, what might be thinking, Pope, why are we not watching this glorious sally out, is because there's quite a lot going on. There's a sally out going on over here, the Camel Cataphracts. There's another sally out already also taking place with Egypt, with his Egyptians here. And also, Iceni is already inside the settlement here with a whole bunch of ambushes. I guess you can spawn here with ambushes. It must be like a spawn point for the attackers. And these guys have guerrilla deployment, so they are already inside the city walls here. And they're preparing to attack the Galatian swordsmen here. I mean, they're going to struggle after that because there's pikes. They need to save some javies, but yeah, the ambushes are going to go straight in here. And in minute 1, we are into the fighting here inside the city walls. It's going to be the quickest start to a Rome siege we've seen in a little while, as these Celts take on each other here. The Galatian sort of hired blades fighting the, I don't know, the warriors of Britain, I guess you call them. Oh, these javies here. Yeah, need to hold your fire, guys. Hold your fire. You got to think about those pikemen. There's 160 pointy, spiky boys that are more of a concern. We've also got archers here as well from the Nubian, like the Nubian bows here for Egypt. They're also firing into this mess, and they're going to try and, you know, even the playing fields out. Ambush is absolutely slaughtering the Galatians over there, which is kind of crazy to see, but we'll see what happens there. We're going to quickly move over, and oh my gosh, we have elephants sallying as well. I did not realize that it was not just cavalry, it's elephants as well. Okay, this is a bad use, I feel like, of elephants, though. These are the African elephants. These are pretty cheap, pretty ineffective ones. They are routing a Italian sword here. I don't know if they've got all the kills, though. They're already going out of control, which I was going to say they're very easy to deal with. All they just need to do is just use all their javies here to the Libyan infantry, and they'll just javvy those bad boys down. And I was going to say the same thing will happen here as they run in. And that's a very dead-looking Egyptian elephant there. And there you go. That's one off the battlefield already. But as you might be able to tell from the description of today's video, there is quite a lot of elephants in this one, and yet there is even more sallying out now. Okay, this is an interesting move here by Egypt. I don't think this is a good idea, because yeah, these are expensive units. The African war elephants are better than the just African elephants, so they might last a little longer. But yeah, sallying out against a whole army which has missiles, javies of its own. Yeah, that's not a good idea. I don't know if this player is a new player or what, but yeah, not a good idea. And more elephants, my gosh. And what a place to make a breach point for these Ellies to come out. Egypt could just sally with them if you wanted to as well. But yeah, very chaotic, very messy start, you could say, to the siege. But I mean, the Javi's been used up by most of these units already. I feel like they overkilled on one. Here we go, the Ellies go in, but there are Cretan archers here to support. They're still going out of control. I'd say the Cretan archers here are going to do some dangerous work, I'd imagine. And yeah, these African war elephants already have out of control. Not even having to use fire ammo, just using normal ammo. And these guys, yeah, in all sorts of trouble. The Egyptian cavalry as well trying to support the elephants. I mean, I don't even think they're getting enough kills. Yeah, 36, 22. Oh, what a waste of elephants. It really is. What a waste. But yeah, that is an interesting play there by the defenders. The defenders definitely as well could have used these very aggressively inside the city. Instead, they're using them offensively outside the walls, and it's not working at all. The elephants, I mean, they're getting, yeah, like 50 kills. They're causing a lot of chaos, and that's actually an Egyptian cavalry. Already one of the elephant units is fully gone, I think. Yeah, 50 kills for that one. This one's, yeah, your war elephants are all dead. That's insane. I feel like they were after the noble cavalry general. It seemed like there's a lot of Egyptian cavalry that kept trying to pin him down, but yeah, it did not work in the end. And the cavalry and the elephants are all pretty much gone. And it's sad. I mean, there's... Oh my gosh, there is more elephants. Do not worry. More elephants to be used. My gosh. Yeah, what a surprise when these guys go through the walls. Yeah, they can just be met by elephants. But really, the attackers should just take it slow and just try and shoot these elephants with archers, where they eventually deal with them. Over here, actually, the Britons have got through. They managed to destroy the pikes here, I guess maybe with javies. I do not know, but they managed to get through those pikes there. Understandably, we missed it because the elephants are a bit more excited, but the ambushers are making a bit of a rampage here. And they're going to get into these bowmen next, and it's all going wrong so far for the defenders. As, yeah, as these Britain, who've probably never seen Egypt or an Egyptian before, are slaying these boys. And, yeah, Nubian bowmen already getting cut down, losing 30. The Parthians are going to, you know, have to really, like, pull their thumbs out and really get some work done. They have got cataphracts, camel cataphracts out there. They could do a serious amount of damage. As you can see, yeah, the Nubian bows nearly routed already. That is one gone. Jeez. These ambushes are quick as well. They will take a while. Oh, and we have chariots, of course. You know, this game could get even more crazy. We've got cataphracts, chariots, elephants, the lot. This is going to be exciting to see. They're mowing down their own men. I don't think they will die. They're going to mow down those ambushes, I imagine. They're a light infantry unit. They have got jabbies, and they got some of those off. And the chariots already died, actually. But in go the Scythe chariots, and this is going to plow through them. Absolutely should just pull through. That's what you got to do with these guys. And they're racking up kills already. 50, 60, nice. Keep those going. Just going to keep pulling through. That's how you use these chariots. Keep them mobile. If they don't, then they will just die. And he's got 80 odd kills. This is a very expensive chariot unit, though. He's getting triple figures, which is good. It is starting to drop. But it's dealing with this rear issue quite nicely. This rear guard issue. 176. It's got nearly a full strength unit. If it rests up, it should be fine. And there you go, the ambusher breaks as well. And there you go, the chariots pretty well. I'm going to get probably 200 kills out of that. Very nice, very nice. We've got more elephants. No, we have not got more elephants charging out. It's Egyptian cavalry, though, charging swordband. And the elephants have charged out. Why, defenders? Why? One mercenary elephant did... mercenary African elephant is still inside the settlement here, though. They're dealing with Italian swords here. They got 117 kills. That's a lot better for that one. This one's at 201. In fairness, that's done very well. It looks like it's taken out a lot of infantry here. So they're doing a bit better, some of these elephants, but yeah, still not great. And there you go. I mean, funnily enough, the attackers have their own elephants. Well, they have African war elephants. Not using them, of course, because elephant versus elephant combat. I feel like that's not the vibe. Yeah, these African war elephants... kind of out of the game now. Someone just needs to take them out with some missiles and they'll be absolutely fine. The other elephants sort of have rallied, that's for sure. 7 out of 12 of them left, still over half strength. Keep them safe and sound inside. And we've got Median cavalry in here actually charging down more Nubian bowmen. This is not good. A lot of bows being taken out early game here by the attackers. What is sallying out over here? More elephants, my gosh. The amount of elephants in this game is actually insane. Like, was that another 3 units? And there's definitely, you know, still, I was going to say, there's still 2 over here. Operational, this mercenary elephant's gone out. This other one is still very much causing chaos. I mean, balance power is not that madly out of their favor. If they can get these elephants to work and they stop sallying out with them, maybe they could make something happen. I mean, also right now, I feel like the... attackers aren't really doing a good job of nullifying them. They did a good job with the first couple, and then it seems to have gone a little bit more out of control. Citizen cavalry here. It's like almost a full cav and elephant army almost from one Egypt player. Yeah, absolute carnage here. We're going to see a lot of archers that get lost here for the attackers now. Cretans getting chopped by these Egyptian cavalry, or citizen cavalry here. And in go the elephants as well. And yeah, they're going to take out the Cretans. We've got pikes trying to chase down the elephants. That's a good counter for them. Still waiting on the Parthian player who's gone out over here, some of his cataphracts, and he's not done anything since. Maybe he's waiting to go and take out the heroic riders. There's a whole horde of Britons coming forward here. Heroic nobles and chosen sword bands. So some really good units coming forward. I guess maybe they're going to start the assault. Someone needs to. Because right now, this sally out is just getting crazier and crazier. They're going to try and take out these Syrian heavy archers. Here come the Carthaginian elephants. They're going to go in. And we might see some elephant versus elephant combat soon. We need to see some micro as well from these citizen cavalry. Seems like they also went for an all-infantry build, did Iceni. They didn't bring any missiles, which is fair enough. Their missiles aren't that great. They're not that insane. Just slingers and javies, really. But actually, yeah, sorry. I'm saying that like someone needs to start the assault. Carthage, credit to him, has actually got inside. He's got a fair portion of his army inside. A lot of heavy infantry there. And Seleucus is pretty much inside. And oh my gosh, Carthage has gone deep with his general. Didn't even realize this. I guess maybe they just don't have a lot of the way of infantry. The defenders. They're relying on Parthy as well for generals. That's not a good... for infantry, that's not good. But yeah, there's a bit of infantry over there. That needs to start doing something. But yeah, Carthage going in deep with his general and these Median cavalry. As all the chaos still happens outside the walls. I don't know what the elephants are doing. They're coming back in. It looks like they are smart. They should not stay out. Look at that horde. I mean, we have got another elephant going in. 90 kills already. I mean, if it gets like triple figures, it's doing okay. 100, yeah, it needs to get a bit more though. I'd say like 150. You want to get minimum. This one might do it. Oh no, this one's gone back in. I mean, going in after the Britons not a bad idea, I guess. They don't have exactly high armor. They probably don't have counters to large units like this. Unlike some of the other units. And they don't have any spears, which is another great counter for elephants. Yeah, African war elephants racking up the kills. But I mean, you just pull through with them. You absolutely just pull through with these guys. That's how you use elephants and chariots. Just keep pulling through. I mean, this one's got out of control, 119 kills. That one's still very much in control, 103. It needs to get a bit more, though. Stampede has just been popped. He's now exhausted. But yeah, the amount of elephants and like how quick they've got through the defenders, it's not a good sign, I'm not going to lie, for the rest of the game. A lot of resources being used. Balance power, though, is not too bad, so I'm really hoping that maybe Parthy spammed out a lot of cheap infantry. It also looks like Egypt might have done the same a bit. And they are going to try and go for this general. If they can get the general in melee, that would be pretty good for the Egyptian players. Take out Iceni's general. If they could take him out, then they might be able to make a difference. But the Royal Peltas, they're trying to jabby in. The other elephant re-rally as well, though, is exhausted. This one, yeah, 152, sorry, in kills. Not bad at all, to be honest. And they are running him down. They are running down that heroic rider. They might lose him, you know. The general here might die. Oh, he's out of control. They're lucky there. If the other elephant was in combat, I think they would have been in real trouble. Scythe Chariots, like one we saw earlier, 252 it's in kills. I think they might run down those ambushes. But they are coming out, and they're going to get involved in the party as well. And yeah, I mean, there's not a lot going on inside the settlement. I don't think that we need to like have a look at it, but there is some generals running around doing some carnage. But the elephants out here are really, you know, stealing the show. What a crazy sally out it really is. And is he going to die? Frightened by enemy units, still not dead. Heroic Rider, I don't know why he stayed around here. And there you go, General recently just died for Iceni. The Egyptian players actually managed to get something done with these elephants. I mean, this one's got 250 kills pretty much. That's a good result for them. Yeah, Carthage and Seleucus kind of have stopped helping Iceni, and Iceni was kind of like left to his own devices. Oh, this is... I don't like the look of just seeing a whole elephant unit just dead there as well. Oh my gosh, and we still got more elephants over here. Another healthy elephant unit. This is insane. I'm going to have to count them up at the end of the game, but I think we've seen at least 8 units of elephants. There's still one that's pretty healthy over here, mercenary African elephant. And the other one, I think, is still yet operational. 16 out of 24. It's been shot by artillery. Bad waste of artillery ammo. Are they going to jabby them? I mean, I don't know what's happening with the micro. This player is just all of a sudden just giving up microing the war elephant. Needs to get back in. I mean, they are exhausted, but just keep running them in. Don't just like get meleeed by infantry. It's a great waste. There you are. Oh my gosh, the artillery actually took that elephant out. That was impressive. And yeah, Carthage just taking out some war artillery, but not else happening. And actually, Carthage is coming back out of the settlement with a lot of his infantry to try and support in sort of dealing with the elephants and the sallies that are constantly going on. Yeah, it's got Sammonites inside here and some Libyan infantry. Whether Egypt could, you know, be really aggressive here, super aggressive, and deal with these units before Carthage can get a lot more forces in there, that could be huge. Scythe Chariots, look what they got just taken out. They've been out-microed there by the Carthaginian player. Really good. That could have been pretty bad for the Carthaginian player if he wasn't too careful. Losing his general after already losing one could be catastrophic. There you go. These elephants broke. Ugh. That's sad to see. They're just getting blown up by explosive shot. I think they are. They're re-rallying, but in the forest there, so they can be hidden. Yeah, the Egypt player, he needs to get back on it. He needs to start microing once again. It looks like he's microing over on this side. His African war elephants here, also getting 100 like kills. Taking out a mercenary noble fighter as well. That's a really good sword. And one not you want to lose as well. And there you go. He's going to go back in. I feel like he should. Come on. Like, I mean, this Egyptian player these Egyptian players have just been like sending them in, these elephants in to die. I think they could have got some serious work done with them inside the settlement. If they got them in here, like the attackers pinned in here, these open areas with the elephants, oh, it could have been huge. Cav just trying to bait the pikes there. Yeah, get the elephants back. I hope Parthia has one. Parthia, I think, can bring them. That'd be huge if they did. I mean, yeah, look at these. The Jabbies are just absolutely just smacking the Samnites around. Yeah, jeez. More troops are arriving, but Royal Peltas. They do need to get some more troops in to try and support. But it looks like we are maybe going to see one of the elephants fall back inside the city. Maybe a bit of sense. Or maybe not. No, that is wheeling around for another go at it. Very tired. But it's going to go back in. I should also really just call a general advance here. Iceni's really pushing hard. They're actually nearly going to get the general here, the Ptolemaic Cav. They're also going to try and capture the gate, I guess, deny elephants inside chariots from getting back inside. Really good move. But they're also trying to flank the Egyptian position. And Egypt's now on the run. I'm yet to see really any Parthian units. Bar the cataphracts, we've seen very little. Looks like we've got Parthian swords back here. So it looks like maybe Parthian's making a last stand already. Really interesting tactic here by the defenders, that is for sure. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. And we are going to see the elephants retreat back inside. Good, because I feel like hold them for a later date. The balance of power, no, is actually pretty damn even for the attackers and the defenders right now. I don't think anyone else lost a general anytime soon. Side chariots are fully routed. I think that's because of the archer towers, maybe. This elephant, oh my god, are these still two alive? Yeah, they are. Okay, this one re-rallied to the forest. This one is just now being active again. They seriously going to go back for more stuff? I think they're going to go for like the archers, aren't they? That's a bad move because they'll just get a volley off first. Fire arrows, yep. And get them out of control, and they are dealt with. Oh my gosh, an artillery coming in as well. Yeah, that's brutal for the poor elephants. There you go. I mean, if Seleucids had brought elephants as well, like, what if every single player had brought some elephants? That would have been crazy. They actually, funnily enough, still charged in the same direction as the archers. That's unfortunate for the Seleucid player. This elephant could just get inside, try and take out the archers here. Could try and take out the other elephants. Don't think they would manage it, but you could give it a go. You'd give it a go. Carthage and Iceni are now really pushing hard. Seleucid is also joining in the fun. Egypt is just running back for the base. I mean, they've got the elephants, the cav over here. They're just going to sit quietly, I guess, and just be ignored. But that might be a problem there. The attackers just kind of forget about these forces here. The defenders might be able to get a few rear charges, cause some problems. Elephants again out of control. The other one, though, is re-rallied. They're just trying to take out archers. Not a bad idea, but 2 elephant units is a bit extreme for one puny little archer. A lot more units over here. There are silver shields, royal peltasts, a lot of archers as well. Yeah, silver shields coming forward. It looks like Seleucid is kind of like keeping a lot of their forces dealing with the elephants outside the walls. Yeah, what a start to this fight. I mean, I'm like just caught my breath, really. Like, that was one crazy start to the siege. And definitely an unorthodox start, I would say. An unorthodox way to use elephants. And a pretty poor way, to be honest. I don't think a lot of those elephants got their money's worth. And they're not the greatest elephants in the world, but still. You'd hope to at least get, you know, triple figures with them all, if not like multiple triple figures, like sort of, you're like talking like 200-300 kills per elephant. Like, definitely could be done. Here we go. I mean, it looks like Egypt's going to get most of his troops back here. We're going to see, yeah, these pikes need to get back as well. What are they doing? Just like stood here, get them back. I feel like the Egyptian player is kind of struggling with the micro, at least one of them is. He's not realized that these pikes are just here. It looks like Iceni's going to catch him. They have been like just sprinting though. They're exhausted. Squares are going to be formed, and Thoriel spears are going to absorb the charge. And Iceni does go into the pikes here. Oh, he did for a moment. Pikes have then not been engaged. But yeah, as you can see, they're deciding to just camp the final cap point, which is a bit sad after just seeing the crazy strategies, but that seems to be the plan. I mean, it didn't quite go to plan, I would say. Did the the all-elephant and cavalry assault. So I can understand doing this. They lost a lot of funds. They do need to now try and, you know, make the attackers sort of earn victory. If they are to get it anyway, the defenders might still, you know, just drag this one out and win it themselves. It's never over till the fat lady sings. Defenders still have a very good chance of winning. And like I said, bounce power is pretty damn even. Galatian Royal Guard coming in. Whatever these pikes are doing, I do not know, but they are doomed, I think. Which is, if anything, is good for the attackers, because that's one less pike that can send that final choke point. Galatian Royal Guard. Yeah, they should get a fair few kills. I'm hoping these guys are going to get to 200 plus kills, to be honest. I just like to say Carthage are very slow in supporting Iceni right now. And Iceni has no general, you've got to remember. These guys might not break, might not be that hard to break. And Chosen Swordband aren't really the greatest. 33 melee attack, not a lot to be desired there. Even the Parthian swords are better than that 36. And they're really not that great. I don't know if the Cataphracts are still alive for Persia, for Parthia, Persia, whatever you want to call them, because I haven't seen them move in a while. They might have just been killed off. We'll have to have a look at the end results at the end, see whether they actually get any action. If we missed them, or are they? No, that's just the artillery. The elephants are still alive, by the way. There is 6 of each of them, and it looks like they're getting ready. Though there are royal peltas ready to jabby any single beast that comes through that gate or that breach. With the horde of Britons assailing this defense here, it's pretty insane. I mean, this is kind of some serious blobbing here by the attackers. I mean, if they had... they have a wall artillery, but it's on the wrong side. I was going to say, if they get that wall artillery, and they are trying to wheel it around, is the Parthian player, which is good of him. He knows what to do when he's got to wheel around his artillery. He's doing that manually. And he's going to just start, I guess, firing to the blobs down there. Not an easy angle, and you've got to fire over a building. There are some big blobs of, like, heroic nobles and Chosen Swordband in there. And there you go, the first shot fires. Missed. And he's getting his range in, I imagine. Yeah, the men of the desert meet the men of the swamps. I'll let you work out for yourself which is which. And, that's not good either. The noble Cav general over here for Carthage getting himself very cut off from his own side. Don't know whether he's going to be able to get out this gate. He's going to have to capture before he can get out of it. And there are a lot of Parthian sausages chasing him down. I guess we're going to try and jab him. Also, the archer towers could just kill him off. Needs to be very careful. We might be about to see a second general killed off here. If the attackers being a little too confident after their early victories. Royal Peltas retreating as well, losing decisively. I think because they're retreating. After killing all those elephants, I think the attackers are taking it a little too easy. Still a very hard defense to break through. And still a lot of defenders to kill, including an entire Parthian army. They are breaking these Chosen Swordband gradually, bit by bit. Galatian Royal Guard, 116 kills, very much intact, only losing 15 guys, very nice. What is back here in the defense-wise? Got a weakened pike and another weakened pike. I think those are one of those is from over here. They're not exactly going to hold the lines. It's got some Nubian bows as well. We've got Parthia's got some bows up as well. He's got his foot archers. That general is, in real trouble. You can't catch the gate in time. And it looks like Parthia's is going to squeeze him even more. So, yeah, Carthage, you could pretty much say, has no general left. What are these elephants doing out here? What are you doing, guys? Really is utter chaos with them. I think the other one might have just been killed here. By the looks of it, another elephant has just been killed off here because they're now all running inside. Now these Carthaginian and Seleucid units. They still have their elephant alive though. Do the attackers. Attackers, I'd say, actually have less balanced power now as well. For now, that is. They're making the mistake of not bringing their full force to bear. Yes, if you are wanting to send in any of your own Rome 2 replays, like one of my subs did for this battle, then do send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. Best place to send in replays. If you're a Rome 2 fan and you want to see more Rome 2 content on the channel, just keep supplementing me with more replays, and I'll show them off. I'm enjoying Rome 2 at the moment. It's real good. It's a classic Rome 2, it really is. But yes, Libyan infantry now attacking from another front, which is good. They do need to stretch the defenders as much as possible. But they do have endless Parthian swords though at the moment to bring forward. More Galatians as well. And there you go, Royal Peltas about to die. We've got more and more infantry now arriving. They need to rest up a bit though. I mean, this might not be a bad area to send in the elephants, to be honest, for Carthage, because there's not many archers down here. Javis are all sort of engaged. Galatian Royal Guard actually outflanking Royal Peltas there, earning themselves even more kills. Very nicely done. General here is he dead? He surely is dead. That general is not dead. He's still somehow alive and got out of there. I'm not quite sure how he's done that. He's fought down here. I think he's snuck through a gap. I don't know. He's done something to get out of there. Been very lucky. He's got his Libyan infantry as well, just passively getting shot from the wall over here. Oh, they've got to break through soon of these attackers, because yeah, they're in a bad spot. Here come the African war elephants. They are going to go storming on in. Wasn't exactly an impressive stampede, but there you go. And there you go. They are going to pull through. That's what they're supposed to do. And the elephants are going straight through what they're going in for. They're going in for the rear lines over here. Trying to support their Samnite infantry. Not a bad idea. They're racking up kills as well. 416. This is how you use elephants in a pull through, and you're absolutely in your right to do so as well. That's how you play with these guys. 450 kills. I mean, it looks like a Libyan infantry over here just got slapped up. Here comes General Ptolemaic Cavalry and more elephants for the Egyptians. Where they just keep pulling these out of, I do not know. African war elephants are going berserk. They will start to kill friend and foe now. Not so great. These Samnites are going to start to drop. But it might be just enough. These Galatians might also get around themselves. And there you go. More elephants going in. They're now storming in, but they got jabbed in the face by the Samnites here. These guys have already got 237 kills. They're doing a good job themselves. And Parthians are now flanking around and encircling the Libyans here. Even though the elephants nearly did the same themselves, encircling the Galatians, they're getting counter-encircled. 618 kills. Very, very nice. Elephants still going strong. Still like, yeah, half strength. Well, below that now. As I say that, I could go in and get some more Parthians here, though. See if we can get to 700, I'll see. I see you just blobbing up here, man. This is a real problem. I see you just stop doing this. If you just attack in more than one spot, you'd be absolutely fine. And there you go. Swordsmen, they're starting to waver and break. Finally, the elephants have got into the back lines here. Again, 654 kills. They're nearly done, though. The Nubian infantry, the Nubian bows over there, focusing them down. And I think that's all the elephants dead. Rip in peace. They nearly did it. They nearly did it. Egyptians over here. How have they got here? Oh, I guess they've just gone through this gap, maybe. don't know, they also maybe need to be careful they didn't pull through those roll peltasts. Looking a little messy when it comes to battle lines right now. Little messy. Samnites are losing in this fight, crazy enough. I don't know why. They have just generally better stats. Bar like melee defense, they're just generally just better stats all around. Yeah, don't know why they're losing that fight, but they are. Bring forward this other mercenary noble fighter. Get it stuck in. It's going to be needed. The attackers kind of running out of troops, not going to lie. It doesn't help that like half of the Iceni army, well, not half, but what remains of the Iceni army is all stuck in here. Just in a grueling siege. A grueling slog. Like there's like 7 units of Iceni there being dealt with by 2 Parthian swords. Go on the pikes for Carthage, getting his African pikes into the fight and try and turn this fight around. It's not a bad idea. Parthians breaking on a lot of fronts here. But so are the Carthaginians. I think they must be without their general, surely. General nearby? Is he? Can't see the general unit. I think Carthage's general's long gone. So I don't know why they're saying a general nearby. I think there's a pop. I think it's like well, rally's gone up, so that must be the general is nearby. I can't see him though.
Warriors, move out!
Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I can't see him. Maybe it was popped by the Seleucid general and it just goes to everyone. It might be that's the case. A lot of missiles coming in. I mean, they're doing a lot of damage. These missiles shooting into the back, routing Nubian bows. They could just use a Syrian archers here and shoot into the back of other stuff. They can really turn this around. I mean, balance power, I'd say, is shifting back in favor of the attackers. They are gradually killing off these Parthians nicely. Fire ammo is also trying to do what work it can. Parthia, I feel like, still must have his general. We're going here. Mercenary noble fighters now going in. These are the best swords available in all of the Carthaginian Empire. These guys aren't routing, surely, are they? No, they're just falling back. Smart. Javvy if you can. Just keep jabbing those noble fighters. But it looks like the main sort of push here by the attack is nearly dealt with. Samnites are going behind. Kind of pulled through a bit. They definitely did. There was a gap. They did do a bad job of getting through that gap. Pulling through a little bit of the Parthians. But not the end of the world. Now they can rear charge the Parthians here. And these guys might break pretty quickly. We'll see. They're shaking already. Fire ammo is doing some effects to that. Also being surrounded. That's also probably going to start to upset the Parthian infantry. Thoria spears, they're losing. They're not exactly the greatest units. They're fighting with thorax swords. Yeah, not a great matchup for them. And it looks like, yeah, a lot of Parthian troops now trying to actually battle to get their way back in. Got the pike set up. They are down as well. So that's not good as well for Parthian. He's trying to fight his way through pike lines to get back to his own defenses. Yeah, they're losing decisively. 101 kills for the Parthian swords is not bad. The pikes, 138 though. And here we go. The breakthrough has happened. Iceni and also the Seleucids now leading the charge. There are pike defenses up here, but only the smallish pike units that were left. And then we've got some Parthian, so like I said, endless amounts of Parthian swords. There's another one back here as well. My gosh. They are relatively cheap. I'm intrigued by what the funds will be. Like, to have all those elephants to start with as a defender. They're pretty penny to spend on them. I mean, in fairness, Egypt has not brought a lot of other stuff, like infantry they're pretty low on. There's still a reasonable amount of that final defense. And now the grueling task of getting through this single choke point begins. And see the Seleucids and the Iceni are just sending in units, just willy-nilly, just letting them blob up. I mean, that is just going to be perfect here for the Parthian foot archers. I would have thought these guys are just going to shoot at anything that is available. Right now, shooting at Syrian heavy archers, not a bad target. But shooting into this huge blob down here would be very nice as well. If they can get some side shots, maybe Parthian, like get a unit down the side here, and side shot with Javis could be devastating. Because yeah, it's still, I'd say, balance power is still slightly with the defenders, I would give it right now. But they are turning around to the attackers. But having no general for Iceni, at any moment they could master out. I can't see Carthage's general. I'm pretty sure that's gone. And they're capping something over here. Are the attackers. This is held by Carthage. It's now going down. So there's a Galatian sword unit here. I was going to say for Egypt, there must be something that's just spawned there doing something. What is going on over here? Oh, it's just a load of broken stuff just milling around. So yeah, they've got a lot of units as well of Egypt just dotted around in the back line, still just being an annoyance. I don't know if that other elephant's still over here. Don't know if we ever saw it move off. Whether it ever like came and did anything else. Because if it's still alive, it could still make a big difference. Because that might be why the balance power is still massively in their sort of favor. Well, I wouldn't say in their favor, maybe slightly in their favor. Literally, I don't think it'd take a lot and it would be dead even. Pikes in the front line though here for the defenders. They could do with the African pikemen, could Carthage, to try and combat these guys. Or just some missiles. I mean, the pikes are pretty battered already. But they could, yeah, I mean, they'll still get kills. Slowly but surely, they'll still get kills. Yeah, these pikes. I mean, they also might not want to send the pikes forward because they know that Parthia's got a whole load of archers back here. They did try and flank around there, and that is possible. They've got the Cretans to get behind enemy lines there. Whether they could do with a different unit, I don't know, but that might be an idea. But even if they did outflank base, there's already another line of Parthians waiting. So that's a real problem. That Parthia right now just seems to have numbers. Numbers on his side. All these heavier infantry units as well that would on a normal day beat the Parthian infantry. They're very much weakened and tired. There we go. Looks like the Three Spears just charging in sacrificially. Is that even really a word? I don't know. Galatians over here as well. They just captured that tower. They're also going in. Looks like they're going to try and maybe just deal with some of these tinier, smaller units. But the struggle still goes on at this gate. At this opening. Oh, they get jammy whilst in melee. I feel like that's really a no-no. But hey, it is what it is. That's brutal though. That's actually gonna execute these Iceni units here. Wavering, breaking. And it's more like that. They're popping another rally, trying to inspire these Britons to carry on the fight. They've been trampled by elephants since minute 1. And now they're asking them to try and break through a pike line. It might just be one too many fights for these fierce warriors from the lonely Isle of Britain. There you go. I mean, look, more reinforcements arriving. Royal Peltas going in. The pikes now arriving here for Carthage. I imagine they're going to get a lot of attention now from missiles. Yeah, there is the general for Parthia. He has got a bow cav unit as his general as well. Interesting. And here comes Egypt's general. The Ptolemaic cav did not go home. It's still alive. It's going in for archers. Not a bad idea. Might sacrifice his general and his morale here, but he might just take out another key unit. Just help bring down those numbers. Man's power has now definitely shifted in favor of the defenders, and they look like they're going to hold here. It's a cheesy last defense, but it might be the one that they needed, to be honest, after their crazy attack. There go Egypt's general, I think. He's just recently died. Yeah, general dead. But yeah, generally from like minute 3 or 4, did not look great for the defenders. And now it's looking very great for the defenders. Should not have questioned the strategy, but maybe they could have won this one even more definitively if they just used the elephants inside the walls. Some of them did okay outside, but most of them did not, I would say. Certainly the lighter ones. Parthia, you know, restraining himself, did a really good job inside. I still don't know what happens with cataphracts. I might have just been an idiot and just not seen what happened to them. I just don't see, like... Oh, I think they died here. There you go. We worked out what happened to the camel cataphracts. They died fighting the heroic noble general cav unit. So there you go. I don't think they... I think they got jumped as well by looking at the numbers. I think they got jumped by the cavalry AFK Parthia player, I think. So that's unfortunate. It's even worse for the defenders. They lost elephants, cataphracts. Oh gosh, chariots. Yeesh. Yeah, it was not good. Not good at all.
Take the heads!
But they've turned it around. They have turned it around. There's not a lot left. The Ptolemaic cavalry here just being a pest. 174 kills. And yeah, losing decisively, which is no surprise, but is what it is. You got to do what you got to do to try and just weaken the enemy just a little bit more. And there you go, charging in again, going for the Syrian heavy archers. Again, just trying to weaken these guys, just trying to, you know, cause a bit of havoc. It looks like they routed a couple more Syrian heavy archers. If they can just kill a few more of these off, then, you know, I mean, they're losing decisively now. They might rout, yeah. And it just comes down to army losses. And it's just quickening the end of this game, because it looks like the defenders are going to hold here incredibly. And they're going to still have some decent units left as well. All their archers are pretty much intact. Still got a couple of swords, their general all intact. Yeah, they're looking okay, you know. The pikes in the end, you know, with just little missiles left, have just held the line. Held the line and just help pike push these Parthian warriors as well. Yeah, just, you know, also just slowly eroding down these already very weak, very exhausted, heavier units. Like, noble swords should really be breaking through these mercenary noble fighters. They're not. I mean, they've got 269 kills. They've done incredibly well, in fairness. But they have no more in the tank. They're going to wave and break, I think, here. And yeah, they're going to master out as everything just, yeah, the Seleucids is about to go. And there goes Carthage. And that is GG. And the defenders hold. And what a fight. I'm going to need a sit down after that one. My gosh. What a fight. A costly enemy victory, that is for sure. But yeah. I don't know what to say that the attackers did wrong. I feel like the attackers made a pretty good start. Maybe could have dealt with the elephants a bit more effectively, you could say. I feel like some of them got kills that they shouldn't have been able to get. I mean, yeah, one Egypt player here, Paul the Gaul, we're looking at his, he's got 438, 360, 248. I mean, they actually, all of his did very well. All of his elephants did extremely well. We'll have a look at the other one in a moment. But yeah, Mythic was the one that sent this one in, playing as Carthage. I mean, his elephants also did very well. 654 kills there. His Noble Cavalry General, 169 kills. His archers never really saw action. They just got mowed down, which could be a big loss, really, you think about it. That last stand with archers, Carthage's archers, could have made a big difference. Pikes got 205 kills, which is very good for them, actually. Leaving infantry, yeah, one got 164, but the rest, yeah, really getting just mauled, I imagine, by elephants. And same with his Italian swords here. His Noble Fighters 269, and his Samnites getting 183 kills. Then we have Silent Marshal playing as the Seleucids, 212 kills with his Seleucid Silver Shield Swords. His Royal Peltas getting very low kills, pretty disappointing. Medi and Cav did okay, 106, 170. One of the archers getting 150, but again, his pretty low. I think, again, getting run down by Cav and Elephants. He's got some more Royal Peltas down here, weirdly. Another getting 155, which isn't bad, but again, some in their 50s. Eesh. Then 216 and 174 kills with the Thorax swords. Then we have Aureus playing as the Iceni. He brought an all-sword build. And, he's very sneaky with his ambushes. Some of them getting 128 kills, 173 is pretty good. And then his, Chosen Swords, not so great. They're not the best in the world. But like 98, 96 kills, 103, 114, and 187 with the Heroic Nobles. And then, as we were looking at Paul the Gaul's elephant kills already, very good. His general getting 253 kills. His Scythe Chariots, 253 as well. His Cav, 127. But he brought pretty much no infantry. He's got Mob. I didn't even realize you could bring Mob, but he had some Mob available at the end. And then Galatian Swords getting 100, not even 100 kills, sorry. 31, 68. 111 with the pikes, so it's very good. Then we have Emon... Emon Girls Bed. I don't know. Emon or Imon. Basically playing as Parthia, getting 99 kills with the Parthian foot archers here. His swords, we just spammed out loads of these. 135 kills, 125 kills, 133, 151 is the best of the bunch. Yeah, those poor Cataphracts. Eesh. Not even 10 kills between the two. What a throw with those. And then we've got the final Egypt player, which, he had a real rough time with his elephants in comparison. One got 392, which is not bad, but the other one's, less than 100 is pretty rough to see. 113 kills with the Egyptian player, the Egyptian cavalry here. And 104 kills with the Nubian bows, 115 with another there. His Galatian Royal Guard, 284. And then his Thorios, nothing much for them in the end. But that final Egypt player played by Big Pappy Brooks. But there you go, guys. That is today's Rome 2 Siege battle. I hope you did enjoy. And the elephant spam is real. And it just did insane stuff. If you want to see more glorious Rome 2 replays, check out the videos appearing on your screen now. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one.